What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. I have a match today of blue Buggy into green Zoro. We're gonna think about this hand a little bit. We won the dice roll going first. Has some things I really want in this matchup, which is the Richie. Um, that's about the only thing I really want. I really want the Richie. I also have a searcher, so I could potentially find something good. I'm thinking about it. We're gonna mold a hand. We need to get a. This is a tough matchup. My idea behind it is when you have tough matchups, you gotta get a good hand. It's a good idea to mold to try to get the god hand. If you have an okay hand, let's try to get a better hand because we need to high roll. That's kind of my idea. So we're gonna try to get a better hand here. He's admiring my Armacana Best Girl sleeves. We're going to again we're going first. And I have a bunch of ideas, and we're gonna see if we some executed this game. So we have promo Buggy Kabaji, which and a Richie. So we have pretty much almost the ideal opening hand. We're gonna be able to grab either a 10 cost here or a Mihawk. We can also add a 2K. I don't have any 2Ks in hand. I'm gonna add the Mihawk just because I have two promo Buggies. The idea here is on 5, I'm going to promo Buggy into Kabaji, and then the next turn I could potentially promo Buggy into the Mihawk while also playing a Richie. He's going to tap 2 for a Hiyori Searcher. 2 in totality. He's going to be able to search top 5 for a green event or a slash. He adds a Tashigi to hand, so he's a very important card for what he's trying to do. And we're going to draw for a turn. He's going to pass it back to us. I could play the Richie here, but I'm going to promo Buggy into Kabaji next turn. I'm going to swing 8 into the Hiyori to make sure that she's dead. And then we're going to pass. I'm not going to play the Richie early. I'm going to play the Richie on 7 Dawn. Because for the promo Buggy into Kabaji, like, he's not going to be able to kill the Kabaji. He's also not going to be able to rest the promo Buggy potentially. He's going to swing 5 life, and then he's going to tap. We're going to take. He's going to tap 3 for the restand Zoro event. Luffy will be king of the pirates. He's going to swing 6 life. We'll give him a 2K. Don't want to take 2 life in one turn. We're going to swing a 5 life at him. He takes no trigger. And then now we're going to leader ability. We are going to pitch the Cross Guild Searcher event to promo Buggy into Kabaji, and we're going to pass it back to him. So now he really has no way of resting the promo Buggy, unless it's Dead Man's game. But at that point, he's not going to be able to have 3 Dawn on leader. I don't think he's at 6 Dawn. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do that. He wouldn't be able to swing into it and kill it. And if he goes to rest the Kabaji, he can't KO the Kabaji simply because the Buggy's on board. We know he has Tashigi, so if he plays Tashigi here and he can only rest the Kabaji, doesn't make a difference to us. Our board's going to stay intact. Instead, he opts to tap 5 for a Cavendish, which allows him to restand 2 Dawn on play and an attack. He has 3 Dawn now. He's going to tap 3 for a Tashigi. That's a very troublesome card that prevents the removal. So it's a card I don't want to see. Meanwhile, he's going to swing 5 life. We're going to take no trigger. So now the idea here is we are going to leader ability, promo Buggy into Mihawk. First, we swing a 5 life. He takes no trigger, or excuse me, he gives us a 1K. Now we're going to swing the Kabaji. The Kabaji is KO proof at this point, so let's do it. We're going to leader ability, pitch an Alvita. We're going to play a promo Buggy into a Mihawk. We get to draw 2, trash 1. We're going to pitch the Croc and Mihawk. Normally don't ever do that, but he doesn't have a lot of removal. And we're going to tap 2 for a Richie here. So now we have a very interesting board. If he goes to rest something with the Sheik, if he goes to rest the Mihawk, for example, we have a Richie that could block. He does have the Cavendish, which can make things a little interesting with how he can restand some Dawn. We could be in trouble. We don't have a ton of counter in hand. We only have a 2K and a 1K. But I like our chances of keeping our board completely intact. The problem, though, is we don't have a 10 cost Buggy. That's what we really need to be able to take this to the next level. He's going to play the Tashigi and he's going to rest Richie, which I'm totally fine with. Because, in a way, Blocker's going to block if he swings into it. He puts Tashigi gets the rest of 6 costs and give 3 rest of Dawn to leader. He's going to swing 6 with the Cavendish into the Richie. He gets to restand 2 Dawn. And now I believe he has 5 standing Dawn. Here's where I'm actually kind of worried he plays another Tashigi. Then he can give a whole bunch of Dawn and rest my Mihawk, and it's going to die. Instead, he just puts the rest of on leader and swings. We take no trigger. And then he passes it back to us. So we go to our 9 Dawn turn. We could potentially 10 cost Buggy, but we don't have it. We do have a Searcher. If we had a 10 cost Buggy, this would be almost the perfect move. We're going to Tab 1 for a Galdino Searcher. We're not going to be able to find a 10 cost Buggy. It's either at a Mihawk Richie or a Croc and Mihawk. We're going to add the Croc and Mihawk. Let's get that out. The promo Buggy, I only need one. I mean, I really don't need it in this matchup. It's kind of just to play out the other things and fill up board. But I'm definitely going to... I can't swing it, so I'm definitely going to think about playing over one here. So I'm going to leader ability here. I'm going to have... I have 8 Dawn here. I'm just thinking about what to do with it. I think the move here is leader ability Croc and Mihawk. Play down something. We're going to swing another 5 life here with the Kabaji. He's at 3 cards in hand, I think. He's not a lot of cards in hand. We're going to swing 5 life. He gives us a 1k. And then now we're going to put... I think the move is... We're gonna so we go with the leader ability. We're gonna pitch the Croc. I want to keep 3,000 worlds in hand for the Tashigi. We get to draw 2, trash 1 off the Croc and Mihawk. Gonna pitch the Richie, and now we can play down a 4 cost. Going to play down Alvida. We get to draw 3, trash 2, and we found the 10 cost Buggy, so we're set to go next turn. We're going to pitch the Gravity Blade. Can't really use it when he has the Shigi on board. We'll pitch the Crosscode Surgery event. And now we have 3 remaining Dawn. Let's swing 8 into the Cavendish. He doesn't have a ton of cards in hand. He doesn't have any Dawn standing. And we're able to get it, so that's huge for us. So now it's kind of just like we need to survive this turn, and then maybe the next one after that. But we have the Mihawk blocker, but yeah, we have 2 2Ks and 2 bricks. The idea next turn is we could potentially 3,000 worlds Tashigi, and then the 3 cost Tashigi, and then drop the 10 cost Tashigi. Here he's asking the guy next to me about how Deadman's game works. He's asking in Spanish, so I don't think he understands. I understand some Spanish, so I was able to understand the question. But he drops the Deadman's game. And he's going to be able to rest 2. He's going to rest the Mihawk and the Croc and Mihawk. And now he has 6 Dawn remaining. Yeah. He's going to put 3 Dawn on leader. 4 Dawn on leader and swing 9. I can give 2 2Ks. Just thinking this through. He could also restand the Zoro and swing into the Croc and Mihawk. So I'm going to let it die. He restands. And he swings the life. And we take no trigger. Now he's going to swing into the Croc and Mihawk. And I let it die. Because maybe I should have... I want to keep my hand size big, I guess. Because I could potentially have... Yeah... Maybe I should have kept it alive. But now the move here is I'm going to swing 5 life. He gives us 1k. The move here is I don't actually need to 3,000 worlds his 3 cost Tashigi, because Tashigi doesn't protect Tashigi. So it can't protect the 5 cost Tashigi. Meanwhile, we're going to search here. Let's try to add a 2k. So we add the Kabaji 2k. We're stacking up 2ks. The move here now is we play a 4 cost. We're going to swing 5 life. We're going to play a 4 cost. I'm just going to read the double check the Tashigi. Tashigi does not protect Tashigi. So we can't rest to protect that other Tashigi. So we're going to swing our board out, swing 5 life. He's now down to 1 life. We're going to tap 4 to play down the Alvida. Again, I'm opting with the strategy of Alvida because I want to cycle my hand rather than play blockers that are just going to be rest. I mean, I need to play multiple blockers. Now we get the bottom deck, and he puts its Tashigi in the trash, but he would be able to rest it to protect something. But I remind him that, like, first off, that Tashigi can't protect the Tashigi, and then also goes to the bottom of your deck. So we're able to get rid of the Tashigi, establish the Buggy. And we have 4 cards in hand. I think we have 3 2Ks and a brick. We have the 3,000 worlds. Keep that for a blocker next turn and go for game. The only way we can lose here potentially is if he has a 3 cost event that he can restand. He taps 8. for a Mihawk blocker that allows him to restand 4 Dawn. So in essence, he only tapped 4. He has 6 Dawn remaining. I feel good about this. I don't think we're going to be able to lose this turn now because we're at 1 life. He can't swing the Tashigi, and he can't, if he is restanding a Zoro, he's only swinging 8. So he taps 5 for a Cavendish. He gets to restand 2. He has 3 Dawn. He's going to swing 8 into one of our, I think into our Alvita. We're going to let it die. Now he swings 8 life, and I'm going to give 2 2Ks. Now here's where potentially I'll hear, I probably did this wrong. Maybe I should have protected the Alvita and not protected life, because I feel like I have to go for a game this next turn. So it would be better to have the Alvita on board and just taking the last life. I think that would have been the more optimal play. Yeah, I think that would have been the more optimal play. So now he has 1 life. We're going to swing 12 life. He takes that 1 life. And now it's like, do we swing 10-10 for game? He has 3 cards in hand. I was kind of expecting him. I probably should have done this better. I should have saved the Buggy, I think. I'm going to swing 5 life, and he goes to give a 0 cost event. And I'm like, you have to give another card with it. So he goes to get. I tell him he can take it back too. He pitches another event, so he goes +3 for that battle. And now I think it's just he has 3 cards in hand. I swing 10-10 for game and hope he doesn't have 3 2Ks. I think that's the move. So we swing 10, and here's where he's going to turn the Mihawk sideways and also give us counter. Now he only has 1 card in hand. We swing 10, and we got it. So yeah, my opponent also had said this was the first time he was playing the deck, so he's kind of learning the nuances a little bit of it. But yeah, I think we were able to execute the exact plan we're looking for. Promo Buggy into Kabaji, and then establishing a Richie with whatever we play on 7 as well. We didn't have the 10 cost Buggy on curve. If we did, we could have done some cool plays, like we could have bottom decked Shigi and then also bottom decked the Cavendish. We could have done some cool plays on that on curve, but we didn't have the Buggy on curve. But we had pretty much everything we needed perfectly, and this is what happens. This is the exact kind of strategy with Promo Buggy into Kabaji, Promo Buggy into Mihawk with a Richie, kind of survive, hopefully get the 10 cost out and go on to win the game the next turn. So yeah, went about as well as according to plan. Let me know in the comments if they can do differently. Really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.